Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would share with you a haul video of a couple of things, mostly my Charlotte Tilbury haul. I posted it on Instagram a couple of days ago when it arrived, and a lot of you requested that I show it in a video, so I'm going to do that today. And I'm also going to talk about a couple of items that I picked up this week as well. So let's start with the Charlotte Tilbury because I know that that's what everybody is waiting for. I picked mine up at Beautylish. It is also available at Nordstrom.com, however. And I believe the counters are coming to a few Nordstrom stores. I don't know if they're there yet, but I heard that our Michigan Avenue Nordstrom is getting a Charlotte Tilbury counter. So I'm very hopeful about that because then, you know, I could see the items in person before I purchase them, which would be quite nice. Now, for me, these aren't my first Charlotte Tilbury products. So when she launched at Selfridges in the UK, I had a friend pick up a couple of items for me, and then when Selfridges started shipping to the US, I picked up a couple of additional items. So the Charlotte Tilbury line is not new to me. However, there are a couple of things I hadn't tried yet, and I wanted to get them. So the first thing I picked up was a quad, and I already own one of her quads in Dolce Vita, but I had heard that I should pick up the matte quad, which is Sophisticate, which is just really a pretty neutral, you know, neutral eye palette, something I wear all the time. There is a nice cream color matte shadow that she calls a base, you know, kind of an all-over shadow. This is the one shadow that I wish were a little bit maybe more pigmented. So it's right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's not powdery or dusty or anything, but when I put it on my lid, I really have to build it up in order for you to see it. So I do wish it had a little bit more pigmentation to that shadow. The other three shadows are really nice. I am wearing this palette today. I also wore it yesterday. Today I went a little bit more deep, smoky kind of look. Yesterday I wore a very, very natural look. The soft brown is very pretty transition color or all over the lid color. It looks a little warm there to me, but it's not super warm on me. It's a little bit more of a sort of neutral brown. The dark shadow is a really pretty sort of chocolate brown with a slight undertone of red to it. It's really pretty. And then she has in here sort of a smoky gray brown color, which is really pretty as well. So if you like to do a smoky eye, this is actually a really good palette for that. Here, let me get the, you know, there's your four colors. It's really pretty. The pigmentation is very nice. They blended beautifully. I think if you like a neutral eye and you're looking for a neutral palette, this is a really pretty palette. Like I said, the only thing I wish is that the cream color had a little more pigmentation to it. I did have to build it up a bit. But other than that, I really like the palette. I'm not sorry I got it. I think it's a really pretty usable palette. Very, very usable. I like this cool tone smoky color. And I like that. So when I bought these from Selfridges and had to pay the shipping and the, you know, conversion and all that stuff because the dollar's not very strong compared to the euro, this was a lot. These palettes were a lot more expensive. I think they're $52 here in the U.S. So it's a nice palette. Now a lot of people are going to ask me, do I prefer this to my Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage? And I would say no. I still prefer Cocoa Mirage. This is a little bit of a cheaper price point. This is $52. The Tom Ford palettes run $79. So better price point. However, there's 5 grams of product in this one, and there's 10 grams of product in a Tom Ford palette. So you get twice the product in the Tom Ford palette as well. So depending on kind of your price point, that's kind of how I would decide. It's really pretty, really nice palette. So I picked that up. And I also picked up her mascara. It's called Full Fat Lashes. I've used this for a couple days now. It's a nice mascara. Do I think it's the best mascara I've ever used? No, it's really nice. It gave me, it's not as lengthening, but it does give me nice full lashes. They're quite defined, and it does give me that nice fanned lash look on the edges. So I like it. Again, do I think it's the best mascara I've ever used? No, but to me, it's not a heavy mascara. It's not overly wet, which I don't like a wet mascara. So it's nice. It went on really easy. It came off really easy. It did not flake on me during the day, which those are important things to me. So nice mascara. And then I picked up 3 lip products, so I'll talk about those. It's what I have on my lips today. So the first thing I picked up was one of her lip pencils, which is called a Lip Cheat, and I got the color Pillow Talk, which is just a sort of, you know, nude pink color. There it is right there. It's pretty. And she calls these lip cheats and kind of, you know, tells you to feel just on the outer edge of the lip, and that's what I did. And I do think that that gives, you know, it makes your lips look bigger, and it's still very natural looking on me. I also, I've worn this for a couple days now, and I think that from a lip liner perspective, this wears really nicely. It stays on quite a while. You know, it doesn't move on my lips. It did help keep the gloss from migrating, so it did all the things that I look for from a lip pencil. It's nice. It's the kind you have to sharpen, which is fine with me. And it's a really nice pencil. I like it. Comes in several colors. I decided on this one because I thought it would match the lipstick I bought. So yeah, I like that. And then I bought the lipstick in the color Bitch Perfect because, you know, who doesn't want a lipstick called Bitch Perfect? I mean, really. And this is just, you know, it's a nude color leaning somewhere pinky peach. On me, it leans a little more peach because everything I put on goes a little warm. So there it is. This is the lipstick right next to the liner. They work very well together. This is a nice opaque lipstick. It feels very creamy on the lips, but it's not slippery. It wears very well. There's no odor to this lipstick or scent to this lipstick at all, which I prefer. It wears a good long while, actually, for a non-long wearing lipstick. It's not drying on the lips at all. It's very comfortable. It's not sticky. Yeah, I really like it, and I love the color. So if you're looking for like a, you know, a nude that has some color to it, so it's not, you know, it's not a brownie nude, this is a nice one. I really like it. And then, not sorry I got this, and I would actually like to look at some other colors in this because I think it's a really nice formula. And then the last thing I got was one of her glosses, and this is in the color Sweet Stiletto, which is, again, just to go along with the lipstick, a peachy, pinky kind of nude. There it is right there. It's really pretty. I don't have it on right now. I thought I would put it on for you so you could see the lipstick alone first, and then I thought I would put this on. I don't think this lipstick needs a gloss on me. It doesn't, it's not settling in my lines. It's not, you know, it's not looking cakey or dry or anything like that, but I like to wear a little gloss too, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this on over it as well, just to give it a little glossier look. This gloss is nice. It's not sticky, but it's not overly slick either, so it does stay put. I also tried wearing this with the liner and just the gloss. It wore quite nicely. The gloss, again, has no odor, no scent, no odor. Yeah, I don't really get anything. So, very nice. Overall, I'm very pleased with the things that I picked up from her line. Yeah, I think the lip combo is perfect for me for kind of what I'm looking for. You know, just slightly more color than a nude lip for me. And the palette for me is an easy palette to work with because I love, you know, a neutral look. And this palette allows you to go deep smoky or just really light every day. Again, the only thing I wish is that that cream color had a little more pigmentation. I thought I would talk about a couple other things that I own from her. that I haven't talked about. So today with my eye look, I'm also wearing her Rock and Kohl eye pencil in Barbarella, which is a dark brown. I've owned this for a while. This is a nice pencil as far as staying power goes. There it is. It's a super dark brown, almost a black brown, which is why I like it. It wears very nicely on my lash line and smudged under the eye. It doesn't wear, for me, very long in my waterline, so I tend to, when I waterline, I will go with my Chanel Espresso instead of this for a waterline. But this is beautiful on the lash line, under the, or under, you know, under your eye. It's really nice. It goes on very easily. It smudges really nicely. Very nice. I think you can get these in the States now. And then the other thing that I like from Charlotte Tilbury is her Retoucher Concealer. This is one of those clicky Retoucher Concealer pens. I wear the color number 2 Fair, and this, you know, you just twist it up to get some out. It's a nice concealer for under the eye. Let's see if you can, there it is right there. This is my second one of these. My first one I bought, a friend picked up for me at Selfridges, and I used that whole thing, and I had a really sweet friend send me one. So I am on my second one of the Charlotte Tilbury Retouchers, and I really like it for concealing under the eye. It's very nice. It doesn't seem to crease. It gives just enough coverage. If you have super dark circles, you're going to need a corrector and then this product, but this works really well under the eye. It works really well around my nose where you know, I get some redness, and I think there's treatment in this for the skin as well. So you know, it's not just a concealer, it's also a treatment. So I thought I would talk about that, and if you have the opportunity to try it, I really like this as well. So I thought I would talk about those two products, even though I didn't just pick them up, but I do own them, and I really enjoy using them. And then I picked up a couple other things, nothing major, but I wanted to, you know, just mention them because I picked them up. I bought another, a replenishment of my Trish McEvoy Beauty Balm. I just talked about this in my favorites. I'm almost out of mine, and I really love this. So I picked up another one. I wear shade 1. This has a great sunscreen in it. It's broad spectrum SPF 35. You know, I wear it most days under my foundation, but you can wear this as a foundation. It's very light coverage, but it does even out the skin and give really nice coverage, and then just use a little powder over it. Helps control my oil, and there's treatment in this as well. It's supposed to help retexturize the skin and hydrate and that kind of thing. I don't know if I've noticed that so much, but it's a nice lightweight foundation, or you know, under foundation primer. And this product is paraben free and fragrance free as well, for those of you who are concerned about that kind of thing. So it's very nice. And then the other thing I bought was a new mascara. So Giorgio Armani came out with a brand new mascara called Black Ecstasy, and you guys know that I'm a fan of the Eyes to Kill mascara. I've talked about that, so I picked this up as well, and I haven't had a chance to try it, but I thought I would talk about it. Comes in a, you know, cool new tube, different than the rest of them, and you know, it's got a red, his Ecstasy line, like the lipsticks come in the red packaging, so red and black is the big thing. So it looks like a relatively normal brush for a mascara, so I'm curious to try it. I do love his mascaras. This says Total Effect Intensity Mascara, so it's supposed to be lengthening, thickening, layerable, that kind of thing. And the makeup artist at my store loves it, so I thought I would give it a try. So I bought one, and I will let you know what I think about that. So that's what I hauled from Charlotte Tilbury, and the other couple of things I picked up recently that I thought I would talk about. The other thing I thought I would mention, because I don't think I'm going to have a chance to do a video on it, is this week, for those of you who are interested, this week starts Beauty Week at Neiman Marcus. So for anyone who has a local Neiman Marcus, the beauty event starts on the 11th. Pre-selling is happening on the 10th. Neiman Marcus is doing a tote bag with samples for a purchase of $125. I will put a picture of the tote bag at the end of the video. All of the brands, for the most part, are doing gifts with purchases. So I have pictures of a few of the gifts. I will put those at the end of the video as well for anybody who's interested. And you can get the gifts at any of your local Neiman Marcus stores. I believe you can get them online as well. If you don't have a Neiman Marcus store and you're interested in picking up some things and getting the gifts, you can contact me. I will put all of my information in the box below as well. I would love to help any of you. So that is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.